Why post the photo? If you don't want the likes, the comments, the thirst, the simps, the haters, all of the above, don't post the photo. You post that, you're looking for all of the comments.
Sue Bird dropped bombshells on Angel Reese after her latest stunt on New Year's Eve. Because why stick to basketball greatness when you can make headlines for literally everything else? Angel Reese, the rebounding queen, turned Instagram into fire for all the wrong reasons. And who better to call her out than Sue Bird, a 4-time WNBA champ, to focus on the game?
It's really fun, rewarding, and also interesting to watch these younger athletes step into their professional careers. Obviously, Caitlin and Angel are two great examples.
Bird didn't mince words, dragging Reese's antics into sharp contrast with Caitlin Clark's laser-focused dominance. Clark's busy breaking records while Reese is out here breaking the internet with her tiger print New Year's Eve ensemble. Is Angel just playing the long game for attention? Or has she completely lost sight of what matters? Sue Bird seems to think it's time for a wake-up call, and honestly, we couldn't agree more.
Azerbaijan some kind brings baby Yerman. Period.
Why post the photo? If you don't want the likes, the comments, the thirst, the simps, the haters, all of the above.
Angel Reese has hit a new low, proving yet again that her priority isn't basketball. It's keeping all eyes on her, no matter how shameless her methods. Honestly, does she know how to do anything other than flaunt herself in the most pathetic ways possible?
Got a new coach who's going to give you new looks, new game plans. You've got another year with Aaliyah Boston, likely Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull. And then you've got the moves that the Fever can make in the offseason, whether it be free agency or the draft, to bolster the roster.
It's beyond embarrassing at this point, and the fans who once cheered for her? Yeah, they're speechless too, and not in a good way. Let's not even get started on her pathetic antics with Caitlin Clark, who is the real definition of an athlete. Caitlin inspires through her talent, her hard work, and her respect for the game. Angel Reese, on the other hand, has reduced herself to cheap stunts, questionable social media posts, and attention-grabbing chaos. It's sad to see someone with potential trade it all for shallow popularity. Reese isn't elevating women's basketball. She's dragging it through the mud, one cringeworthy post at a time.
I understand. You want to wear it. You feel great about it. You got a great body. You play in the WNBA, but you cannot cry. You cannot say anything. I mean, have you seen some of her TikTok posts? Like, she's literally held up an outline after getting waxed.
After sharing this iconic fashion statement, Reese was shocked and promptly deleted the post, probably realizing that it's tough to be seen as a serious athlete when your main contribution to the internet is to get more eyeballs. And that's when basketball experts and analysts jump in. The WNBA legend Sue Bird doesn't play around. She went straight for the jugular, calling out Reese's shooting struggles. Her advice? If he wants to go from social media star to WNBA superstar, you're going to need more than just raw athleticism. She's going to need a consistent shooting game. Sorry, but being a physical powerhouse won't cut it when your shooting skills are giving fans more headaches than highlight reels.
Shaq just called her a role player, not a star, certainly not a superstar, not a legend. Hey, you remind me of Antoine Jameson. Oh, nice player. Put up 20,000 points. No one's really heard of him.
Sue Bird didn't stop there. She broke down the specifics, emphasizing the need for Reese to work on converting high-percentage shots. Bird pointed to Reese's 44.5% close-range shooting percentage and advised that this area was crucial for improvement. Shooting efficiency, especially for a player who can dominate in other areas like rebounding and defense, is what could elevate Reese to the next level. Bird made it clear. Reese must work to become more consistent if she wants to be a complete player. She even takes the example of male basketball players like LeBron James, who maintains a balance between his game and brand. And where is Angel Reese standing with all this critique? I guess she's on the edge of breaking her career because she's too busy in choosing her eyeliner color. Or maybe complaining about her salary.
It's your vehicle to, Angel Reese has a podcast. It's her vehicle to be a podcaster, right? Whatever Caitlin ends up doing, it's the vehicle to get you to that point. So you always want to make sure that part doesn't fall off.
This wasn't just an attack. Bird's words were a challenge for Reese to step up her game. With her power and skill set, Reese has the potential to be one of the best. But without honing those skills, she might just stay stuck in the shadows of those who've mastered the game. And if she continues to focus on sexualizing herself, it'll be a little difficult. Stephen A. Smith, the guy who never misses a chance to school someone. This time, it's Angel Reese. Apparently, her New Year's Eve outfit sent Stephen A. into a tailspin. His big critique? If you post attention-grabbing stuff, you can't complain when people focus on anything but your game. Who knew social media was a trap? Let's just say it wasn't your typical athlete in training look.
Is that every single thing that you do contributes to whatever it is that you're going to benefit off of, or...
But here's the thing. Stephen A. compared Reese to Caitlin Clark. Because, of course, Clark's professional approach to branding is the gold standard. Forget personality. Who needs that? Just keep it safe and bland, right? All right, let's break down the epic showdown of the century. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. Everyone knows what it will be all about from the title, but I guess Angel Reese still hasn't quite figured it out. Caitlin Clark? She's out here shooting threes like it's literally no big deal. I mean, she's draining 41.7% of her field goals. But wait, there's more. 34.4% from three. Just casually making it rain. Honestly, if that's not elite, I'm not sure what is.
A lot of the videos we see with Caitlin Clark, she's got actual men, grown men out there in her face trying to keep her from making shots and this and that and the other. There's not a lot of hands in Angel Reese's face here. And I am confused by the fact that she's trying to become this long-range player, it looks like.
And then we get to playmaking. Caitlin Clark's got vision. 8.4 assists per game. 8.4. It's honestly hard to believe a player can do more than just shoot and still make her teammates look good. But Reese? Well, Reese is out here with 1.9 assists per game.
If you guys saw this workout has gotten a lot of people excited for Caitlin Clark because she is directly working on her weaknesses, which I think is a good look, honestly.
Now let's be real. Caitlin Clark, with her skills, dedication, and vision, she's practically unstoppable. It's almost like no amount of money, fame, or even controversy can shake her focus. But Angel Reese? She's out here picking controversy by choice, like when she wore that New Year's outfit that screamed, "I'm here to be the star, not the player." It's almost like she's trying to get cast in the next blockbuster film instead of perfecting her game.
Professional careers. Obviously, Caitlin and Angel are two great examples.
You know what's wild? While one WNBA rookie is busy hitting the delete button on her social media, another's busy deleting her competition on the court. Let's talk about the tale of two off seasons, shall we?
Right, like so much earlier, these athletes are thinking about themselves as businesses, as brands. And it's amazing because they're carrying that with them to the WNBA, and so everything's just bigger.
The future of Angel Reese. Now that's a conversation worth diving into. Is she going to be the next WNBA sensation, or will she forever be a social media spectacle, reduced to just another sexualized object in a culture that can't seem to let female athletes be athletes? Let's face it, she's already getting the attention, both on and off the court. She's got the moves, the charisma, and let's not forget, the confidence to back it all up. But will she be remembered for her game or for stirring up controversy on Instagram?
It looks like Angel Reese wants to be an OF model more than she wants to play basketball. It looks like she wants to be a streetwalker more than she wants to play basketball.
If Angel Reese stays laser focused on her skills, improving her shooting efficiency, and dialing in on her defense, there's no question she could become one of the most dominant forces the WNBA has ever seen. She's got the physicality, the talent, and the hunger. But if she continues to play into the media circus, leaning into the unapologetic angle and constantly feeding into the drama, will people ever look at her as just a basketball player? The conversation that followed became more about gender than it did about basketball. Reese's stunts sparked a larger conversation about sexism in sports. There's always been a double standard for female athletes, and it seems that Reese has become the latest target in this ongoing battle.
I think she's fantastic for the WNBA. I love the fact that she's participating in this unrivaled league because she's made it very clear she doesn't want to have to go overseas to play.
This tension is exactly why Sue Bird's critique holds so much weight. She's been in the game long enough to know that, while social media and personal branding are important, they should never overshadow the game itself. Reese is a talented player, but her stunts, while entertaining, are leading to more distractions than they are achievements. If she doesn't find a balance, it's going to be hard for her to establish herself as a true leader in the WNBA.
Your first-round draft pick had the season she had, the controversy she had, got injured in a questionable injury, asked out, and then started a podcast gossiping about everything in the league as a rookie? Please.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Caitlin's head down, just in the gym.
Ready to go.
You don't hear a peep from her.
Fans have been split on how to view Angel Reese. While some admire her boldness, others feel that her focus on attention is damaging to the integrity of her career. And it's not just fans who are weighing in. Other players in the league are also watching closely. And her comparison with Caitlin Clark killing her position. The question remains, can Reese shift the narrative and show that she's more than just her online persona? Or will she continue down the path of distractions, never truly tapping into her potential? The question isn't just about her game. It's about the balance she'll strike. Will she control her narrative and rise above the noise? Or will the hype overshadow her true potential? Time will tell, but one thing's for sure. She's got the world watching. The question is, how will she choose to be remembered? As Sue Bird continues to mentor younger players and set the standard for excellence in the league, Reese has a choice to make. Will she take Bird's advice to heart, using it to fuel her game? Or will she allow the spotlight and social media to define her? One thing is for sure. Sue Bird's bombshell critique has thrown the gauntlet down. Now it's up to Reese to prove that she's ready to step up and make the kind of impact that her talent demands.